Welcome to Hearthstone Hotel. This is Danny Lowe, and we're glad you're here. Today, let's see some undead action with the winning synergy between Baron Rivendare and the Eternal Knight. Please, enjoy your stay. With Arch-Villain Rafaam. At the cost of 1 coin, we can add a plain copy of the first minion we kill to our hand. Thanks to this power, we can go through the various phases of the game having almost always an extra card on our side, thus increasing the chances of finding triples. We then follow the mana curve named after the hero himself, the Rafaam curve. The Rafaam curve is performed by staying at Tavern Tier 1 until turn 4, from which our level ups will begin in series, followed each time by the use of the hero power. From turn 4 onward, what we want is to increase our Tavern tier level as fast as possible. This turn, therefore, to maximize our economy, we level up, buy a minion, and use hero power, spending all 6 of our coins perfectly. Now, let's go and see which minion we will get during the fight thanks to our hero power. From now on, it is important to know that every turn we will have the opportunity to spend the entirety of the coins available to us. Simply by leveling up, in combo with our hero power, we will optimize our resources. Having found the triple thanks to the previous fight, and on the strength of our health points, we decide to hold the triple so that we can make a double discover at tier 5 the next turn thanks to the second triple already frozen. On turn 6, it is time to open the triples and make our tier 5 discoveries. Our choices fall on Sinrunner Blanchi and Titus Rivendare, 2 very strong minions if you want to build an undead composition. Now one of the first minions that we want to find is a new Barik, which synergizes perfectly with our Titus. At this point of the game, on turn 7, let us take to Tavern Tier 5, so as to open up the possibility of finding pieces at 6, which are crucial to winning the game. In this case, we are immediately rewarded for the choice by finding a triple, and thanks to the cards in our possession, we have the economy to buy it. We find Eternal Summoner, a prime piece for undead. Let's analyze the mechanism of Eternal Knights. The Knight has +1/+1 for each friendly Eternal Knight that died this game, wherever this is. Wherever this is means that all Eternal Knights will benefit from the stats farmed during combat, both those deployed on the battlefield and those in our hand or in Bob's Tavern. The stats farmed by this minion will be permanent throughout the game. Here in our case, the mechanism of the Eternal Summoner paired with the Baron will make this combo formidable. Let's see together how to optimize this type of strategy as we continue in the game. On turn 10, we finally introduce a new Baron. He too, paired with the Baron, will provide us with crucial attack stats to defeat our opponents. The synergy is most powerful because all undead who are reborn during the fight will also be benefited by its effect.
Doing great out there.
As we can see, the mechanism begins to pay off. Although unfortunately against Professor Putricide this is not enough. In fact, we are shelled by his strong creations, but we remain focused as we silently prepare our revenge. Another very strong undead for our strategy is Soul Splitter, whose effect is to give reborn to a random undead among those deployed on the field. Let us remember that we can drive the randomness of the latter effect, as only the undeads without reborn will receive it. In our current composition, the only pieces that can receive this effect are a new Bara and Eternal Summoner. In any case, the effect will be devastating. Let's see how as the turns go by this build gets more and more consistency and strength. Our Eternal Knights are going crazy right now. Let's see them in action in the combat phase. Having reached turn 13, we sell a new Barik, making room for a second Soul Splitter. These will definitely hit the remaining 2 Eternal Summoners. This will make our comp a real nightmare to deal with. We can now afford to triple Eternal Summoner so as to again find a space for a new Barik, followed this time by a Golden Titus.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
Having found a fourth Eternal Summoner, we are absolutely ready to take the field against Professor Putricide.
Hire one of these recruits.
Let's see if our scaling will have been able to make up the gap between us during the previous confrontation. So thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed your stay, and we look forward to you being our guests again soon. Greetings from Hearthstone Hotel.